Hey everybody, just coming in for a quick weekly recap, show you what's going on with combines and what the charts look like for next week. Let me get in here and bring up, excuse me, the NASDAQ on this side. Alright, YM is on this side. Cool beans. Um, Come on. There we go. Alrighty, so let's get started. Obviously, when I start a new combine, I trade it aggressively, which means I can blow them pretty quick. Um, the goal is to get a substantial profit balance in right away and then dial back the aggressiveness as the profit goes up. And then once I get close to getting it funded, trade it conservatively through the end. This is why I blow a lot of accounts before I get them funded, but it's the system I use. I don't recommend it for anyone. Um, it's just what I like. So, all right. Week before last, all of our 50K combines got reset on the rebill, and we blew all of them. This I actually probably traded too aggressively. I was kind of trading them more like a 150K, and I need to dial that back a little bit when those get rebuild and reset again. This week I blew two 150K combines, but Top Step gave us a discount code for a reset, 75% discount, and that made the reset on a 150K $37 instead of 149. So reset one of my 150Ks, and that is brand new balance, which we will be trading aggressively on Monday if we get to that account. This account only has about $400 left before we hit the max loss limit and blow the account. Um, so it's pretty much one trade, and we either get some of that drawdown back or we just blow the account. This will be the first account I trade on Monday, and we'll see what happens there. And then we get to 153.9, which is almost 54,000. So we need 5,000 in this account to get it passed. This is where I start to dial back just um, a little bit more selective on my entries, still very aggressive on my ads. If I reach a $1,000 drawdown on any given day, excuse me, on any given day, I will lock myself out until the next day. That'll give me about 4 days of losing trades before it's blown. I usually don't have 4 days worth, 4 straight days of losing days, so not too worried about that one. This one we're at 156. We only need $3,000 more in this account. Um, this one I will be trading very conservatively on my entries. I will wait for solid confirmation that the trade is working in my favor before adding, but I will be aggressive with the ads if I get that confirmation of the trade working in my favor. Uh, this is the one we need to protect the most. So, you know, I, it won't be the first one I trade in the day. I want to trade some other ones, see how I'm reading the markets, if everything looks good and seems to be working well, then I'll come into this one and wait for a really good trade setup, um, and throw one trade on. If it works, great. If not, we may just call it a day on one losing trade on this combine and come back the next day. All right. So that's the combines. 10 accounts. Uh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750. Yeah, that's $1 million worth of combines. Um, so goal is hopefully to get this one passed this coming week, and maybe this one, but that one's pretty iffy. I might get close if I don't take some losing trades. I might get close in this one. But we'll see. Charts. So I've changed my charts up just a little bit. You'll see a lot more on these, but none of this that I added to my charts is for trade signals. It's just for confluence. I still only trade off of the levels, okay? And I'll explain everything to you of what I got here. I also have changed time frames a little bit because I want to hold my trades longer. So I will still be entering trades off the 5 or 1 minute chart, but my main focus is going to be the 1 hour and the 15-minute chart once I'm in that trade, to try to hold trades a little bit longer. Using a higher time frame will keep you more patient because one candle can bounce and bounce, but you're waiting for the close of a candle to see what it does, which means you're going to be holding a trade for at least an hour. Or 15 minutes if I'm watching the 15-minute chart. So ES, let's start with the top down. Go to the daily. And on the daily with ES, we are in an uptrend. That's the daily. It sure is. March. No. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. There it is. I went way too far back. So we're gonna pop this up a little bit. So basically, I'm looking from the beginning of the year, January, and what I want to take here is, oh, I don't need that. It's in my toolbox. Well, take a parallel channel and go from the low at the beginning of the year and draw that channel up to current price, and then click and then drag to the tops right there. All right, and what you can see with that is that we are definitely in an uptrend on the daily. Now, it made some really aggressive moves down here, and now that we've gotten up and been breaking all-time highs, we've gotten some good pullbacks, some consolidation, some push-ups, some consolidation, and we've been pretty much consolidating on the daily for a while now. Since about the end of February. So pretty much all month long in March was just consolidation. Now it's tradable consolidation, most definitely, but we're not getting any really big moves. 2 bars up, 2 bars down, 2 bars up, 2 bars down. 1 bar up, 3 bars down, 3 bars up. It's just we're not getting any continuation on any moves. So if we pull volume up, just take a quick look here. So if we pull volume up, we can see, we've had some high volume up here when we reached the highs. Volume started to fall off. We tried to perk back up, but fell back down. So volume has come off a little bit. Don't know how long that's going to last, since we are coming into a new earnings season. We'll just have to see what happens. But if volume continues to fall a little bit, I think we may just see this thing keep rolling over. Um, but we'll see. Also, what you can see here is that we have this 1 hour and 4 hour downtrend. Okay. Um, and really consolidated price. Because, I mean, look at the difference in these bars where we had high volume and then boom. So, I mean, the last week has just been horrible, horrible to trade. Looking at this, I can understand why I have blown accounts and not made as much profits as I would have expected, because it's just been horrible price action. Um, so hopefully this channel will break soon, um, to one side or the other, and we can start getting some volume back in the market and start getting some much nicer daily bars. Okay, we did have an inside bar on Thursday. It was the end of the quarter, and it was a short trading week right before Easter weekend. So, the inside bar could be attributed to that. I'm still going to be looking come Monday to see which side of that inside bar we break, and uh, use that as a trade location as well. Um, so I am using channels to kind of keep track of the daily and the 1 hour. The daily I will only put up when the 1 hour breaks to see where we're at. Um, this is daily range, but we're going to take that off. I have also put up a fib. Let's go to the 1 hour. So we know that we're still in an uptrend on the daily. That has not broken yet. Um, if we go to the 1 hour, then we shall see our 1 hour downtrend. It's not a strong downtrend. It's just been chopping back and forth, and lots of serious consolidation yesterday or Thursday. Okay. Um, and that's our inside bar, and we're looking for that range to break. But what I did put up was a swing fib, fib retracement from the low to the high. We did come down and bounce off the 50%. So now we got to see which way this inside bar is going to break and break this range to the upside or downside. This range was pretty much right in between hourly levels all day long, except for the small extensions we had. Yeah, except for the small extension we had to the upside around 10 o'clock. We got our 10 o'clock reversal all the way back down to this level, and then we came back up to this one before falling back off and ending the day closer to the bottom, which is the 1 hour 200 EMA. We have broken it once. If we break it again and close down here below it, we could see some nice downside for shorts. Or if we break the range to the top, we want to get above this hourly level. And then I would be a little cautious on shorts, simply because we have all these 15-minute levels here. So my charts are 1 hour levels and 15-minute levels now, um, and working off of those. I'll still enter trades on the 5 and the 1 minute, but once I'm in a trade, I want to come back to my 15-minute and my 1 hour, so that I can stay a little bit more patient and stay in these trades a little bit longer. So that is the ES. We are still in a 1 hour downtrend. This could reverse at any time and continue the daily uptrend. Um, the 1 hour and the 4 hour have shifted to a downtrend. If we break the, let's see, where's it at? I didn't point this out. Yeah, there we go. All right. If we break Wednesday's low, then we'll be looking to target this low here, or possibly even all the way down to here, which is a daily flat bottom reversal. We'll just have to see. I'm sure we'll get some bounces in here with this sell to buy wick. But if we can break Wednesday's low, I will be looking to target March 20th's low. Okay. So that would be a pretty good trade. All right. Let's reset back to 1 hour. So that's pretty much it for the Nasdaq. Let's move over to the Dow. Dow is completely opposite, which means we've got some serious sector rotation going on, meaning tech is falling off while the industrials are picking up. This again, like I said, we're in a serious uptrend. I just started a new channel because we have a new swing low and swing high. So we have to see if we stay in this channel for a while, or if we just make a double top up here and then fall off and break the channel and reverse it to a downtrend. The 1 hour swing, we came down, broke the 50, and then just took the 50% on the fib, and then just took off from there. So real interested to see what happens up here on Monday. We do have a couple of sell wicks already at this 1 hour and 15-minute level. So we'll have to see if that holds, or if it breaks above and can hold and to move higher, or we're below it now. See if it just falls off and comes down and breaks the range to the bottom side. Then we'll be wanting to see a break of this hourly level here before getting into a trade, if we can stay that patient. That's still a pretty good move away. So if we break the range and we can get below the 30, I think we've got a little bit of room to move there. Possibly fill this gap all the way down to around the 993s, basically back to 40,000. That would be about a 158 point move. Well, a little less than that, about a 150 point move, 140 point move from where we're at right now. So we'll just have to see how it goes. So the Dow is in an uptrend. The Nasdaq is in a downtrend. So looking for longs in the Dow, looking for shorts in the Nasdaq. That pretty much does it for me today. Again, I trade off the levels. I don't trade off any of these other indicators. Trade off the levels. I just use the other indicators as confluence when a couple of things line up all together, like right here on Thursday. We came up, we pulled back, we closed below, we came up, we got even closer to the fib level, the hourly level, the channel high. When that one started to pull back, we definitely could have went short there and taken that all the way back through this hourly level and all the way down to here, which would have been a really nice trade, but we didn't. We caught several small pieces of it for about a $2,300 profit in one of our accounts, and but we want to be catching these bigger moves and being able to hold trades through these bigger moves. So, um, yeah, that is pretty much it. Hope everybody is having a happy Easter weekend. Um, if you are Christian by faith, I hope you're having an amazing weekend with family and food, friends, and fun. Um, I myself am out here working. I have very light days over the next 2 days to drive, so I will be taking a little personal time tomorrow uh, to celebrate uh, Christ rising from the grave and his ascension to heaven. Uh, no matter what faith you are, whether you celebrate this holiday or not, I wish you all the best. Uh, I probably won't be on Discord much tomorrow, which is why I decided to do this tonight. So I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Uh, let's all say a little prayer for peace, love, and compassion because the world needs a lot more of it. And until Monday, I am out of here. But come Monday, I am ready to get in the markets and start seeing some movement. So, all right. Until then, take care, everybody.